Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music.
Good day to all of our listeners. You're back again with Gaming with Scott. I'm here with John.
Hey.
Marty.
Ah!
Josh.
I love you.
Yeah, now I'm creeped out. And Josh makes it creepy.
Hey, that's
Rico.
mine. Yo.
And Josh.
Hello.
When last we left our intrepid superheroes, the mechanoid had taken flight at itself and stopped its descent.
Mech Arkonide?
The mech Arkonide had stopped its descent. What are you guys doing at this point?
Did he land, or is he just hovering?
No, he's descending slowly.
Let me go back to the Morlocks.
Wait.
You're just gonna bolt?
I'm going to go back to the Morlocks.
Okay. The cool skull armor guy is flying away.
Too cool for us. Aloha, meaning goodbye.
You realize this will have in-game consequences.
So frack that guy.
What are you guys doing? Where are you guys going? The mech seems interested in the two Apache Shield helicopters that are still pacifying.
I'm going to go back at its computing network.
Rico?
Do you need a side piece of paper?
Yeah, please.
What do you need?
Piece of paper, please.
Well, don't tell me anything you can't actually tell me.
Huh? Tell you.
Oh, you're...
It's not for you.
I'm going to continue to see if I can get it to open up so we can help its pilot.
I just need a little piece. It doesn't matter. Just
You should
rip off.
Maybe we should find out if it has some kind of auto-healing feature
Presses.
inside.
I'm more worried about the weapon.
I'm more worried about the pilot. I don't care about
They
its
just
weapon.
kill the pilot and enlarge it in that neck.
It
until
just
it blows
melted U.S. soldiers.
Is that wrong?
I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, it will have some serious talking to do when the guy can talk.
Are you guys going to have this conversation at this point?
No!
Like, are you guys now,
Alright.
are we out of rounds?
No.
We're. Can you maintain your suppression?
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Okay. All right. I can call my shield contact, get these helicopters to back off.
Okay. You're going to call your shield contacts to what?
Maybe get their the helicopters to back off.
Okay. What are you doing?
Backing down. Just stay on there.
Okay.
All right.
Beep beep beep. Mike.
Beep, Mike.
This is Mike.
Okay. Mike. Good job. I'm gonna need you to back off on those helicopters a little bit because the alien is getting a little bit antsy about him.
Fussy.
All right. We'll put them on the deck.
Okay. Good deal.
They fly in and straddle the road on both sides of the sphere and land as it comes down to about 20 feet or so in the air. Roll your disruption.
36?
63.
Is it still up?
Nope.
Damn it.
I can roll.
You can.
Keep rolling.
Oh, here we go.
rolling.
Black is high. 29!
That's
That's a failure. Hold on, let me double check. 29. Oh, I'm sorry, it's green. It's green. I'm sorry, I was missing.
Okay. Then
So
what do
it's
you
a
roll?
63.
It is a 63.
That was close. That was really close.
It speaks again.
Disruption source acquired. Oh.
Drop. Drop.
Your cow.
Turn it off.
Disruption source acquired. Oh, hey, it knows what you're doing.
We don't know what.
I don't wave
We
my
just think
hands
that
when I
we
go.
just think that these Arkonoids have
right.
really defective technology.
Disruption
Yeah,
source
you're
acquired.
right. We don't know. We're just like you're just.
All right,
staring
well,
intently.
it knows it's being disrupted. I don't know if Shield is doing something.
It's not ours.
I don't know if you're doing
Not
so.
my
I'm
monkeys, not
definitely
my
not
circus.
doing it.
Nope.
Shield agents begin to fan out from the helicopters.
It's like I'm gonna yell. It's like no hostile moves or it'll counterattack. Be very careful.
It lands.
I have to disrupt the computing networks, and we're not going to be able to get the damn thing open.
Well,
Let's just hold off for a moment.
It turns toward you.
Well, it's
Please.
going to shoot at me anyway.
maybe you
Not
Yeah,
if you
paperback.
maybe if
Not
you
if you
stop.
Just let me know when I'm.
Okay.
Are you doing something?
I'm gonna yell to the shield guys
Why
again.
would you assume I'm
when-
doing something stupid?
You know
I
when
hope you're not.
Why would you assume?
when it's my
Because
turn.
you like to go against the grain.
All right, I'll wait, but you guys need
It
to...
directs its comments to you, Josh.
It says that I have submitted and to cease disruption. That's what it said.
You submitted.
Yeah, me and the four others of me.
Submitted to what?
To an alien robot.
To the Arkonoids. You're not here.
I know.
You don't get to have a say in the
I
conversation.
don't.
You chicken pooped out.
Mm.
Like a girl. Like a sissy little
Yeah, like
girl
a
with your
sissy little girl.
skeleton helmet.
Girls are awesome.
Especially girls with skeleton helmets.
They are cool.
Oh, who was that
Everyone knows
sorceress
that.
that was hanging out with Skeletor and He-Man?
Evelyn.
Yeah, she was pretty money.
Yeah.
She was hot.
And an astronaut.
And an astronaut.
Oh my god.
There's way too much
It's
history
insane
of
to
the
cease
He-Man
disruption.
universe.
I don't
on
know
Wikipedia.
if you're doing
But-
anything,
Hundreds of
I
pages.
know, nice leave that.
but it's
Um,
suggesting that all
I
disruption
will
be
address the
ceased.
machine because I figured out at this point that it can understand us. I just can't understand it. Your pilot is critical. Abort defense protocol.
Make a psyche roll.
You were now psychic.
62.
All right, you are able to keep your wits about you as you feel it's attempting to probe your mind.
Na 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 na.
No
resist
lube.
emotion. Just reminding you. Of
You
that.
do.
No, no lube at all. Just
It's fine. I'm not going to fight it.
I'm going to yell to the shield personnel. It's a machine with an automatic counterattack mechanism, and an unconscious pilot inside. We are attempting to communicate.
Oh no, we're communicating.
Oh well, you know.
I can talk
They
to it,
don't-
no problem.
I'm summing up for them. Yeah. Actually, am I patched into their bullshit with the? I'm sorry, their.
You are once they hit the ground. Yes, you are.
Okay, great.
They're talking about surrounding it and hopefully getting it out of public eye.
Not before
Like-
I get a piece of it.
Well,
Throwing it into space was not doing it.
well,
Is a public
well,
eye
you guys
space?
have. Well, based on what I saw flying around, they've pacified all the public around here, so.
That's wicked, kids. It's gonna be wicked.
Yeah, it means that at least our cars won't get vandalized while they're parked. Because it's raining.
It's an interesting way to look at
Well,
it.
because there's
The vandal, yeah.
there's vandalism in the building.
There was a instance.
And
Doesn't mean it happens all the time.
Well,
Backside.
if it happens once,
Backside.
it's in perpetuity, right?
Oh, jeez. It speaks directly to you.
Select representative for your submission.
You submitted. You're it. It's fitting. Just saying.
It's saying this to him? Or me?
It's focused on him,
Oh.
and it says it. It lands.
Oh. Here's what I think, guys. I think because it's been attacked, it has to pacify the area before it would release its pilot or wake its pilot up because of a critical medical situation.
Okay.
I submit I am my own representative.
It visibly relaxes. Do you continue to disrupt the computers?
No.
Okay. The shield agents run up. I'm Mike O'Connell. I'm with Shield. We need to get this in somewhere. We need to get this. We need to take this off the street.
Get a tent. Because it's not going to be movable for the moment.
You have guys with dollies. We can put it on a truck. We can move the whole thing.
We need to talk for a minute, then we'll figure it out, and we'll get this out of public eye.
Okay. And he steps back to talk to his guys, and he's motioning and talking to them, not on comms. He's like, huddle up, guys.
We gotta deal with these heroes here.
Yeah.
They're being annoying.
Now, I'm talking to the machine. As their representative, all personnel submit. Pilot death imminent. Medical attention required.
Where's that paper?
It's right there's the paper.
Thank you.
Do you want to use my good pen?
No, I got a good pen.
Do you want to use my better pen?
Oh, see, why is it always got to be?
Just write with it and find out how good it is.
This is commercials happening in real life.
It really
Wow.
is.
Oh, this is negative.
This episode brought...
I'm gonna fuck
Brought
this
to you
thing
by-
up.
Negative. I don't think it's going to release. I don't think it's going to release this pilot.
Ask if the mech suit will take it to one of our emergency facilities at least to get the hell out of here.
It's not gonna release it.
Just bring the mech suit with it. Get it to leave.
Wait a minute.
What is...
It doesn't
okay.
have to release the body right
all right.
now. Just
How
eventually.
is the pilot?
I don't know how to read its medical signs,
Well,
and
I
I
do.
can't see it with X-ray. vision.
Interface with it.
And it will take that as a breach, and it
You
will
think so?
fry me. My nanite.
All right, I'll...
Infinitely replicating nanites.
It'll fly you into the sun.
I'm not submitting to shit, so...
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
So,
Shit is PG. It's a shit.
You need to close your hooker mouth.
The Mike is like,
If we
All
can't
right, we're
motions to his watch and gives it a.
Hey,
let's
right.
wrap this
If we
up.
can't get it to
He
release the
doesn't
body,
want-
let's see if we can just
by the
take the
way,
mech somewhere with the body
Karen
still in
went
it
out
to get it out of public eye.
All right.
You are unable to locate him back at the base.
Okay.
Say we're
If I'm
taking it to
unable-
the hospital.
If I'm unable to locate him, then I just fly directly back.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I'm looking here, and I'm looking along the bowling ball path that it rolled, because while it was regenerating, it was shredding shrapnel, and I'm trying to find one of those pieces.
Negative.
What?
It lost no pieces. You can squinty eye me all you want.
Oh, we just peeled pieces off and
And it
curled
rolls
back.
Stayed attached.
Yep.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna.
But wait, guys, the blue glowy thing is going to wear off in a minute.
I'm going to communicate to the mech that we need to get off the street away from possible aggressors, and we have a place to transport it and a way to transport it.
It replies in a rather odd colloquialism that is not very colloquial to you, but comes across like this.
Are you attempting reproductive behavior
Are
with
you
this one?
It's like, are you
Fraternizing. Request for reproduction
Denied.
accepted.
Accepted.
Oh God. You don't know what you've asked for.
And it's sort of asking somewhat quizzically. Almost as though the machine itself can't understand.
Can't understand.
Starbucks.
No. Aggression not reinitiated.
Relocate.
But yes, we need to relocate.
Please proceed
Why?
to the welcoming center for proper welcoming.
to stop aggressors that might be
No
outside of our control.
aggressors. No aggressors. We're talking about aggressors. They'll get scared.
All right, let me try and be as cold and calculating it and computational
Actually, let's
as
see if this
possible.
works. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
You may be damaged. Run diagnostic.
Well, we have been shooting it for a very long time.
I shot a
It replies to you, diagnostic complete, all systems nominal.
All systems nominal.
Invite it to... We wish to sing you the song of our people in private. Please proceed to the welcoming center.
Or asked to go somewhere for negotiations.
With us.
The party is out of nonviolent options.
Yeah.
Can I do a reason check to try to determine what we might say to this program to get it to truly stand down?
It is already stood down.
It just
No.
won't move where we want it to move.
It's not stood down. It's just not hostile.
Am I back yet?
Yes. Skull suit flies back up.
Oh, that guy.
Can I make my reason check?
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
make
Welcome
a roll.
back.
You still
Yeah,
got your good
my
luck
thing
magic
wasn't
turned on? Hey, still got your good luck magic turned on?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So I'm gonna fly over and begin to
50.
pick him up.
Yes, he does.
Success.
That would be an 87.
Nice.
And I am shift Y.
Okay.
I am really.
You're going to pick the mech up?
Well, I'm going to motion to go and like slowly lift him up, gingerly.
How about no? How about we should ask first? Not even joking.
I'm waiting to see what they're doing.
The ideas that run through your head are the planet has surrendered, or everyone around has surrendered. Either ask it to relocate for diplomatic reasons, ask it to relocate for security reasons, to protect our populace, or ask it to relocate as a directive as part of the submission. Or stress that you want to maintain submission, therefore relocation is
Necessary.
Stress that you want to what now?
Relocation is required to maintain submission.
All right. And to soften this, I'm going to tell you to say that in its language because you can communicate with it
Nice.
directly.
So what do you actually say?
Right?
In order to...
Make me one more reason roll.
Oh,
The way he said it, I thought was fabulous. Relocation required for continued submission.
36?
63.
63?
On your reason, that's a yellow, I believe.
Yeah, I've got a reason of 100.
Okay, then you now successfully know their language well enough to speak it conversationally.
Sweet.
You can put that down under a talent.
Oh, yay.
Arkonide. Conversational Arkonide.
No, not slang yet. Conversational, but not.
Where is the robo bathroom?
You chive.
Mis lapis es amarillo. My pencil is yellow.
Chupar me. Oh, never mind.
Go ahead. Yeah.
In order to maintain submission, relocation will be required.
Why?
Tell them its presence breaches at this location breaches diplomatic protocol.
Security for our populace.
Say it all at the same time.
In our current location, in your current location, for the safety and civility of our population, and to maintain diplomatic submission, relocation is necessary.
Specify coordinates.
Where are we going?
Hey,
The
I would just be
sun.
like,
Tell them
hey,
the
Mike,
sun.
we gotta move. We can get it to
meet you
move.
there.
Actually, tell it to ride in this vehicle.
Shield headquarters.
Tell it to ride in this vehicle, and we will escort it to the location. I'll point it at the helicopter.
Why don't you just find out where the location is, and I will tell it.
Mike comes up. All right, we're ready to get this thing moved. We've got a
Yes.
Yeah, we want to tell it where to go. It's still a little punchy.
Where are the coordinates to this location?
truck. Really?
Yes.
We can.
All right.
I mean,
all right. He pulls out a set of GPS coordinates. and he's like,
guys.
tell it to go there.
Hey guys, no, don't. It might jump in the sphere and rollerball there.
Oh, that's a good point.
You should tell it transport by our transport
Yeah,
methodology.
just tell it to enter the truck and sit in a chair, and then we will take it to the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
the
Mike.
computer is going to understand. Get in the truck, sit in a chair.
No,
It
well,
understands sitting in a chair. I saw it sitting in a chair.
I saw it. I saw it.
It sat in a chair before.
We tell it understands submission. Tell it we wish to. It has won the right to ride in our
transport
vehicle.
you to these coordinates via our mode of transportation.
Negative. Specify coordinates.
Just give him the coordinates.
All right.
We're
I'm going to
reinventing
give
the
him
wheel.
the GPS coordinates.
Mike's like, yeah.
And it'll go.
You wish to reconvene at this location.
Affirmative.
It turns around, walks into the sphere opens up, it walks in, turns around and sits down. The sphere takes off.
All right. Well, we
Fire
better.
the navigator.
Bam. Done.
Oh, very nice.
Look at that. Out of the public eye.
It's going to plow through buildings.
No, it's
It's
fine.
up in the sky.
It's over the line of the buildings.
Okay.
It's not.
Well,
like,
okay, make sure he knows to make sure that NORAD knows
Yep.
so they don't attempt to shoot it down.
Oh yeah, your bark phone.
I don't have NORAD as contact.
Shield does.
Mike can make a call.
Are you guys coming with?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we better go with you, because we can shut it down if need be. But right now,
How can you do that? You had like a code for that?
Anyway,
we're working on it.
let's go. Come on.
Okay, load them up.
Well,
The choppers are available.
We'd have to punch it in the face really hard.
Oh, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And it heads
I can't-
north.
I invoke stealth and stay behind.
Okay, they're like, so the.
I'm.
I try to match speed with the sphere.
Wasn't there another guy here a minute ago? Make your stealth roll.
I'm gonna lapse. I'm going to.
41.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm going to
The
allow
car
my
drives away by
powers to
itself.
lapse, including my mimicry and,
I'm just
and
guessing.
stuff. And I'm going to ride with them in the helicopter.
Okay,
Yeah,
are you
so
riding
am
the
I, 'cause I
helicopter?
can't fly.
No,
What are you doing with the other the other four?
Helicopter.
The other four are going to come with.
Okay.
I'm matching speed
Oh,
with
let's
the
do-
sphere.
Okay.
Do what?
All of the duplicates.
Escorting it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd be like,
There's two
these-
choppers worth.
These are my friends.
Okay. There's two choppers worth, and
You get a chopper all to yourself.
you get into a
And
chopper.
selves.
The two choppers fly you north to Grissom Air Force Base, where as you close in on the Air Force Base, you notice there's a hangar with a large hole in the side of it,
That's the exact coordinate.
and
Coordinates.
it's in the sphere is in the hangar and hovering about that far off the ground, and there are guys that are pretty much losing their shit because they're wondering, A, why did this thing come through the side of the door and not the open hangar, and what the hell is going on. The two, they were told it was on its way. They thought it would arrive in a more conventional manner. The instructions were not delivered to go through the door. It was just go from point A to point B in a direct line, and the walls of the
I've
hangar.
never been on a shield carrier or Air Force base. I didn't know that they had hangars.
Yeah, well, there you go.
They got shit everywhere.
Yes, they do. And the two choppers fly in, land in front of the hangar bay door, which is closing down to regular door sized width. And Mike and his group get out and usher you towards the hangar. Where are you guys going? What are you guys doing?
We're going to follow along with that group.
Going there.
Okay.
I follow this.
Oh, I'm going to be like, so if you see this guy with a skull mask, he's not exactly with us.
I'm already-
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
he's like there.
Oh.
Did you fly in through the hangar bay door or through the wall?
I flew in with the sphere and stood next to the sphere, and if they start losing their shit and start, saying crap, I'm like, it's the sphere that was ordered to this base. If you pull up weapons, it will defend itself.
Smart.
Stand down.
Okay, they do. They're like, okay. And moments later, the choppers roll in, and they look to Mike and the group for confirmation. Mike's like, good thing you guys didn't grab weapons. It's not an attack. Just relax. We're all good.
So I was trying to match speed with it. That's exactly the reason why.
Right on. Well done. All right, you guys roll into the hangar. What's next?
I kill it.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Reestablish communication.
Now we throw it into the sun.
The only thing,
Jesus.
Wow.
the only thing that was working was the disruption.
Well, the thing is, this isn't alone. This is part of a larger.
Collective.
Yeah.
Well,
I tell
Well,
you
let's find
why
out
I
more
did what I
about
did, but that's kind of a
let's-
mission.
Well, let's find out more about the other vessels that you know, if it was just hitching, I mean,
Reestablish
that
communication.
wasn't no, you know, that wasn't a,
We get it.
you know, asteroid. What about the mothership?
You're assuming it wasn't just a scout. You don't know.
Yeah.
If it's a scout, you murder the scout so they never go back.
Why would the scout be? I mean, well, anyway, doesn't matter. I'll ask
You're
Mike.
good at this.
Is there any report from Kansas?
Yeah, that was apparently whatever this ship was actually got caught in an asteroid, and
That's just an asteroid.
it broke its way out. That's pretty much just an asteroid, or at least the outer shell of what was left of one when that thing plowed into it.
Interesting.
We're trying to track back telemetries and everything else, and we're thinking that that vessel had a malfunction of some sort, wouldn't have flown through an asteroid on purpose, and probably shouldn't be here.
If you guys know anything about a race called the Arkonide, that's apparently what it is.
All right, well, we'll have to check back with headquarters and see if we do.
Mulder, have you ever heard of the Arkonide?
I can try and see what I can find out about Arkonide.
Using your cosmic awareness.
How many times is that going to be?
This will be a third time.
This will be a third time. All right, roll up there, buddy.
Oh, I'm really nervous about this because if I botch this, I'm the only one that can communicate with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you botch this, you might even, that language might just drop out of your head.
Can I do an
I don't
organization?
think
Make
it's
a
worth
portal
it.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it is either. I don't think it's worth the risk.
I
I'm
make a
not gonna.
soliloquy and I ask the suit to open up so that way others may submit directly.
It lowers to the ground and parts, and the suit steps out.
Well done, Marty.
Yay, golf clap.
One word. Proceed.
Oh,
The mech says, proceed. Yep. The sphere opens up in its flower-type formation, and the suit stands up, steps the 2 or 3 steps out. It's now standing on the hangar bay floor, and it says, in response to you, it goes,
Oh, so the mech stepped out, not the thing stepped out of the mech.
No.
correct.
I ask again, since apparently that was effective, may they submit directly to your pilot? Whether or not it opens up is my answer.
Don't run, we are your friends.
Oh, that movie was fantastic.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It's one of my favorite Burton
I
movies.
didn't. I hated it.
I'm from the
What movie are
government.
we
I'm
talking
here to
about?
help.
We're talking about Batman Returns.
No, we're talking about
No, we're
Mars
talking about when
attacks.
Mars attacks.
Oh,
What?
I feel like that was one of his better films. I mean, he made some fantastic
Oh.
films, but Mars Attacks was just
the pilot's an operative.
it was on its own, you know.
The pilot is probably deceased.
Actually, can you ask what its biological? I'm like, is it dead? Can you ask it if the pilot is dead?
Is the pilot showing any vital signs?
It responds before you ask the question because it heard you ask him.
Pilot is alive but inoperative.
What does the pilot need to be operative?
Steroids. What?
Liquor.
No, watch. It's
and
gonna be like-
hookers.
What you call Big Mac.
What you
Product
refer to as
placement.
product. It eats New Jersey hair gel. You probably burn that in any sort of chemical
Well,
furnace
what do
and
you
go
think?
for a while.
What do you think Peter Parker invented? I don't think he actually just set out to make web serum.
What is
Mexilor ionization. Mexilor ionization.
Do it.
I don't know what that is. What is the atmosphere composed of where the pilot is from?
Just ask him what that means.
Yeah, just ask them.
Does not compute. Please explain.
Explain in English. Quit.
Well, no.
Quit effing around, computer.
Quit with me, man.
Did he just say that in Swahili?
Mixed lore
God, did he just say that in Swahili?
It's gonna be like,
The painted one is getting
Can I
lumpy.
actually see like the physical body in the suit?
no.
Okay. So,
I just needed it to open up so I can disintegrate the pilot. And then he doesn't have to worry about protecting the pilot or submission or anything.
Why?
He's like,
Why are you trying to disintegrate the pilot? It was in space. It got into something. An accident happened. Its auto defense it ended up here. The pilot was unconscious.
Just think how much more crime we could defeat with having this suit of armor.
That's true. It's a 13-foot
you're
mag.
chaotic evilness.
Hey, he was asleep. He doesn't need it right now.
The list goes
Charge
on.
him karma.
For what?
What he just said.
Conjecturing.
Conjunction.
What did it say?
Okay.
Uh,
56% oxygen, 22% nitrogen, 0.7% of hydrogen, 0.4% of carbon dioxide, 0.3% of helium, 0.2% XZ.
Xenon.
Oh, okay.
Noble guy.
So,
We can do that.
That means that with our 70% nitrogen, 20% oxygen, that'll kill him if he's exposed to.
if we
open
could,
it up.
if we
He
could,
responds to his statement negative.
if we could mimic the atmosphere of the pilot's home planet, would that help with the
Would you release him? Or
the Mexler ionization process?
Negative.
I'm not here, but he's probably in a state of suspension precisely because life support ran out.
The machine replies, "This atmosphere is acceptable."
Oh.
Then get out.
Well, what do you require to release your pilot?
Mexler ionization.
He goes, "Authorization."
From who?
The pilot.
Probably from the pilot.
And he gives a number designation.
Really?
How do we administer Mexlor ionization to the pilot?
How do we authorize it? And then administer it.
What is this number sequence?
Oh,
Do I
man.
have to give some other number sequence back to affirm something?
It's probably maybe a call and response.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That is awesome.
Does it work?
No.
As awesome as that is, I'm tempted to say yes, but no.
Oh, I was trying to skate on it. It didn't work.
It's like the the password an idiot would have on his luggage.
Or his iCloud account.
Well,
Oh, you're asking for it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't
Hey,
say that.
Can
I
we
think
pump-
this is pretty straightforward. You guys just need to get it into a room that has that composition of gases.
Or
It
pump it
will
into the
naturally then take those gases into itself and wake the pilot.
No. It said that
It's
it
not
can breathe
necessary.
in Earth atmosphere.
Our atmosphere is acceptable.
But I'm saying, I think the reason that he's unconscious, it'd be like, I can breathe in the Himalayas, but if I run too much in the Himalayas, I'm going to pass out. I think his life support.
Or off of a mountain.
So
I don't think it's a life support issue.
Hey, can we pump this into the suit to wake up this pilot?
Is the
What you
pilot?
said he needed?
It needs ionization. Does that mean it's some kind of energy creature?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Is the pilot's energy based or
Negative.
Okay.
I'm totally going to go smoke because I'm not here and I keep adding to the discussion.
Yeah, you are. You were on the choppers.
No.
No. He's
Oh
still
no, that's
staying
right. You're
behind.
not here.
That's
What are you doing once the choppers leave?
I'm going back to my shipping container to continue my research to try to find a lead.
Okay.
Actually, that was probably too much for me. I'm probably passing out.
Wow. Thanks for nothing.
No, actually, you're surprisingly fine. But you're heading back to your. There'll be a flip side of that. You'll get it.
Hey, can we pump that atmosphere requirement into the suit?
I don't think it's.
You
I don't
could.
think the atmosphere is a problem.
I don't think the atmosphere's a problem either.
I think he's been injured.
I want to try and
or
reason
something.
out what this number sequence
components
is.
he was
See if it's in
talking
like
No, that's his native
unlock
atmosphere,
code
but he's fine here.
or. No, I have no idea what this number sequence is.
Okay, here's a question. Will the pilot be okay if we don't take any action, if he remains in the suit? Will the pilot become operative again if we don't take action?
Oh. Can the pilot regain consciousness without us taking any action?
It doesn't answer.
Okay.
It doesn't know.
It probably doesn't know. Okay, so what you are is a machine without a pilot.
Negative.
Has a pilot inside.
Without a machine
An
without
operative.
an operative pilot.
Without a functioning pilot.
or a functioning pilot.
Affirmative. Great. What are you going to use to do that?
Number 7.
The number 7.
All right. I'd have to be reminded what number 7 is.
The one that you were going to.
Oh, okay. You're going to muster your will. All right.
We're dead end.
Roll me intuition. Roll me a red intuition feat.
What's your intuition?
50.
You're looking at 70 plus.
Say more than that.
Do you want me to?
Blue is 10.
Do you want me to buff you?
I do.
I will attempt it. Black is 10's place. 22.
22.
22 for my 70 monstrous. 22.
I think you're just out of the green.
That is exactly in the green.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Just barely.
You want me to still roll?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, 91. That's probably going to be a red for certain. It depends on what level this number 7 is.
My power does work, right, on the green? It's up to you.
If this power is incredible or higher,
Which I
then
found.
it's a red. This chart is so convenient.
I don't
So I
have to
made
go to
it.
work tomorrow.
I also don't have work tomorrow, but I have well, I don't have work tomorrow.
Breakfast at the lodge tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I said
What time?
10
9?
days in a row.
From 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
10:30.
$5, right?
All you can eat.
10 days in a row. I'm just happy. Fucking
Okay. You rolled a 91.
Yeah, that's
That
a red
is-
feat.
that is a red.
If it's incredible, if his power level is incredible or higher, that's a red.
It's a 75.
Yes, it is. All right. Now, I want you to roll percentiles for me.
50.
Yeah, 50.
Or actually, this
I
is
thought it was an 8 for a second.
it's well. It's a 0.5. I can reverse it if it's him doing it.
It is him doing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We got a 50.
It's going to be a yellow in most things.
That is, you pick up the ability Mind Probe at typical 6.
I don't know what that is.
It means you can probe people with a wee bit of. You basically have to stick your fingers in their ears.
I thought I was still at 50. Like it was still at the same level that I had before.
It will be.
Without. No, I understand.
You just said you got an ability.
Right.
Yeah.
It just manifests.
Okay.
It will climb to
Oh,
that.
okay. I understand.
I muster whatever is within me to attempt to will the pilot to regain consciousness. Mind probe it is.
Mind probe.
And right now it's at typical because it just sort of
It's just opened its eyes.
correct.
Yeah. All right. I got you.
Now we got to slap it on the posterior,
I'm
make it
following.
scream, and then it'll be up to there you
Slap
go.
that baby, make it scream.
Exactly.
So I feel my third eye opening up, and then touching things.
Precisely. And Marty makes it creepy.
That's dirty.
Yeah, that is dirty.
So that's what I do. I start probing the creature's mind.
And it begins to wake up.
Oh, cool.
And
Just
it-
probing his mind.
Oh yeah, the minute that you touch minds with it, it's like, what? And you feel an iron wall slam down. you're out of its mind.
I back out.
Well,
I make
yeah.
a show of it if I can. Like, whoa.
You see Skull Guy all of a sudden go, "Hey, whoa, no, it's okay, not me. I mean, it was me, but I'm
I'm
okay."
his way.
What did you do to it?
I woke him up.
Oh,
I didn't know I could do that.
good job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing. I hope
I'm going
that's-
to look and
I
see
hope that's
see if
not
there's
the
any
exact
reaction from
opposite thing of that we should have
the
done.
alien. See, I'm watching the alien while this is happening.
The suit, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. The suit changes its demeanor immediately and almost slackens down to what it would look like if there was a humanoid. It's no longer rigid, and it's...
Welcome to planet Earth. I'm speaking in its language. Arkonide.
I go, wicka wicka. Get some street.
I think you're here by accident.
The voice is now higher and a little tinny, and it asks, "What is this planet's designation?
Here?
This planet is
Where am I?"
Earth.
planet Earth, third planet from the sun.
Galactic reference point, please.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
I don't know galactic coordinates.
the Lankea's super cluster.
Let's look to Mike and ask Mike to bring up some
I
coordinates.
saw that on Facebook.
Awesome, but it wouldn't understand that reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a
It doesn't-
primitive.
yeah,
We're
because
a
we
primitive people, but we are well defended.
It's not asking for that at all.
We don't have references that would mean anything to you.
Are you speaking in English? Or are you
And
speaking in that?
He was speaking in Arkonide.
I'm going to.
Do you ask Mike to provide some coordinates?
Okay, Mike, could you give some coordinates that would mean
Our
something to
galactic designation.
Yeah.
He starts barking orders to folks, and he's like, "Okay, give me a computer, give me this, give me what do we have? Are you sure?
Constellations.
Are you
whatever.
sure you want to tell them where we're at? Seriously? I mean, I don't mean to be that way, but seriously?"
Kind of the. Like I'll turn to the alien. Why? We are interested in facilitating your leaving, if that is what you desire.
And the reply comes in English.
Oh.
I am uncertain of what I desire. And now it's a much deeper voice at this point.
Are you hostile?
Well,
I don't understand the question.
Are you aggressive towards us?
He takes a long pause. It is my understanding that you have submitted.
He's technically right.
Yes, we had submitted.
Yes, they have submitted.
Had or have?
In the past tense, we had submitted. Have.
You do not submit at this point.
Well, no, we wanted to know why you have come here.
Do you wish to conquer us?
Well, let him answer one at a time.
Define conquer.
Their governorship. They're not
well-
galactic rulers.
we define conquer in this case as to rob us of our will and volition to determine our own destiny.
No.
Okay. Then you do not wish to harm us.
We will defend ourselves.
Okay.
Ask if they want to take our resources by
I'm sorry. We're starting to get down a really long road of questions if that's the case.
Ask them.
Would you like to take our resources?
That's not an invitation.
That
By-
was a retarded
What-
question.
Okay. Are you
By force.
are you interested in taking our resources by force?
No.
Okay. Cool. Then we have an accord.
Then you submit.
I submit to peace between each other.
Explain submit.
Excellent. Then this planet willingly joins the Arkonide Empire.
I do not speak for the planet. I speak for myself.
he's
not-
and I
not
submit
with
to
us.
Then
peace.
stop speaking. Why do you come here?
Coming here was an error.
Oh, where were you going?
He lists off a series of numbers that sound similar, although in the same format as the numbers
As
that
the
the
goal.
mech listed earlier.
Right.
We view submission or forced submission as an act of war and aggression and hostility. So you just said you are
Well-
not hostile nor aggressive,
No.
but yet you wish us
Wait.
to submit.
Too many words.
Wait.
He's got it.
Submission is the opposite of war.
Then do you also submit to us?
I'm a scout for the Empire.
This is our homeworld.
And?
Do you submit to us as we submit to you? It's mutual. We cannot just submit and then be under a heel.
Those that submit are protected by the Arkonide Empire.
It is.
We don't know.
It is only. It is only. It is only fair to warn you that this is a planet that is frequently attacked by other creatures, and as such,
other
would,
empires.
just so you know, before you move in, that there is a possibility. It's not the best neighborhood.
There are few that can stand up to the Arkonide might. I was actually not meant to visit this particular outlier for another, and he lists off a number.
Might you share any and all information of your peoples and culture and empire so that way we may understand you better?
Negative. That would take, and he lists off another number. Not as big as the other. But
Do you need help getting back to where you came from?
negative.
He's got a ship.
Do you
I will need medical attention.
which we can provide. Is there anything else you need or desire?
Not currently.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Are the Arkonoids a peaceful race, generally?
The Arkonoids represent and protect over 3,000 worlds.
Are the Arkonoids the supervisor species of these worlds? Do the Arkonoids work for anyone else, or are you your own polity?
We are the governance of those worlds. They run on their own, but they are under our empire.
Like Rome.
What happens if a world does not submit?
There are no current worlds that have not submitted.
Historically, what has happened to worlds that have failed to comply with your governance?
Those worlds that wish to cling to war are eradicated.
Perhaps it's best that we don't answer the question of submission for our entire species, but yet help you
Why?
get on your way, because we cannot speak for our entire species. We are not a world that
Who
can
wouldn't
do
want
that.
to be part of the Arkonide protectorate?
Well, that's a question for another time.
What are some other species that you've defeated that have attacked your protectorate?
So what are the options?
I'm curious about
What are the
your
options here?
those you've vanquished.
He lists off 3 or 4 names.
That
those
don't mean
those
anything.
species that don't mean anything.
Right.
Those species are now extinct.
Genocide. Interesting.
For those that would attack us, yes.
We don't wish to attack you at all.
Excellent. Then your submission is accepted.
We would like to learn about you, though. You did bring up a valid
Certainly.
point. We would like more information about your
It is-
race.
It is customary.
To exchange.
We are at a point of confusion. It is customary for our species to meditate on these things for a brief time interval.
Just be straight up. Tell him you don't have the authority.
That's what I was trying to say.
The
We're gonna go off to the side.
But if we say that we don't have the authority, and he's going to go to the person that has the authority, and that's not going to help us at all.
He's gonna buzz roll to the UN.
Yeah.
Do you submit?
No.
When can,
War. Everyone dies.
when can we give you medical attention if you need it?
I require access to that machine. And he points to the computer that Mike was showing him star charts on.
Is he gonna call the rest of the fleet?
What, on the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the interwebs.
On the shield Wi-Fi, which probably can reach
I am
the
now
Shi'ar Empire.
hacking SETI.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah. We're sort of at an impasse. You can't really do anything to this thing. You can't stop it even if you wanted.
We would wish to help you on your way.
Excellent. Then may I access that machine?
Mike, that's your call.
Mike's like, no. Let's go with no.
He said no, I'm sorry.
The machine, or the mech sort of almost shrugs and he goes, there are approximately 3 installations on this planet that will allow me to communicate with the Arkonide Empire. I will seek one of them on my own. Thank you. And he turns around to walk back into the ship.
Might we converse with those 3 installations?
Oh,
I don't understand your question.
might we? With the Arkonide.
No, there are other computers that exist
Yeah.
in the world that he can contact the Arkonoids with.
I can talk directly
Wait.
with cybernetics.
Those of you that are smart enough, he's not here.
Yeah, I'm not.
There are 3 interstellar telescopes on the planet that could do it.
I can't.
It wants a radio telescope.
Yeah, one of those. A big one.
This is okay. Wait, there are before you leave, there are other details that we about this planet that we cannot, in good conscience, withhold from the Arkonoids.
And those would be, and he turns around. Those would be what?
That is that this planet is subject to frequent temporal anomalies.
That can be addressed.
Obviously.
Additionally, it is subject to frequent dimensional invasion.
I don't think we can let this thing get back in.
It's seriously.
From what?
Do you know where hell is?
I don't understand the reference. Please provide spatial coordinates.
It is not in this D brain.
Would you allow me to search your mind to find exactly what you're looking for so I can better convey this?
No.
Hey, it's worth a shot.
Additionally, this planet has this axial tilt where it gets really cold at some points of the year.
That can be addressed.
Hey, it worked for Calvin and
All
Hobbes.
right.
Were those the only concerns?
There are additional issues.
We are making up as we're talking. Stay right here.
Do you know who the Asgard do you know who the Asgardians are?
Please specify.
Maybe, but
Um,
it's probably protecting.
Odin the Allfather.
I'm spitballing.
Yes.
I know you can't take him.
They claim one of the Asgardians has claimed this planet as his protectorate.
There will be no conflict there.
Explain.
As you are being welcomed into the Arkonide Protectorate, those borders cease at the end.
That's why there's no conflict.
At the realm of, and he starts listing coordinates here and there that would, as you'll be able to translate later when you talk to Brain Boy here, that would be the realms of the Asgard. And
we went up, took our spaceship up to the Bifrost, and we're like, okay, not anymore from
no
here.
thanks.
I wonder if we can put a virus in this.
I wonder if we should just let him be on his way.
The computer
Since
begins flashing up elements.
We can't do anything else.
He is no longer a threat to us. We're of absolutely no threat to him. They protect over 3,000 other planets.
They govern over 3,000 planets as well.
Your attempts to disable my vehicle and my prosthetic were valiant.
We don't wish to be ruled or governed.
all wish to be governed by the Arkonide Empire. Prosperity will be yours for 1,000 years.
Boy, I'm a girl.
Okay, I'm kind of in it.
Boy,
What are your genders?
Yeah, I was just like, could they screw up our planet more than we have? Probably
Are there
not.
are there any additional obligations to being a member of the Arkonide Empire that we need to be aware of?
Like urine tests? Or...
obligations and benefits.
Are there is there a particular would we be required to do anything for you as
Not even pay taxes?
No. What are taxes?
Yeah.
don't introduce him to that virus.
No, the Economist. There's no such thing as a free Arkonide protectorate.
But here's the thing: we can do nothing to stop he or she. Like,
Or
we've already proven that.
You came close.
this is
What she said.
this is a Captain Kirk problem, not a Scotty problem.
Yeah.
Could have.
Four elements are now squared on the computer screen that had the constellations. They're elements you guys haven't discovered
yet?
I require those.
What are those?
Well,
Elements.
they're molecular
What are those
elements.
They're elements that haven't been discovered on Earth yet.
Are they
Atomic number
asking him for that.
atomic number 158 is
Right.
That's what I'm asking.
Are they on Earth, or we have to go somewhere else?
I've got
He
reason.
doesn't I don't
I've got
understand
reason
the question.
7.
Are they
Where-
located on
That's
Earth?
what you get for not being there. You're like, oh, I'm going to go back to my shipping
take the
container.
risk.
I've got
I'm going to
reason
go
75.
do research on the internet
I'll
in the
tell him,
shipping container.
These elements are not found on this planet.
Can they be manufactured or created?
We lack.
Absolutely can possibly be
No,
manufactured.
they absolutely.
Absolutely, we might be able to.
With
do
your
something.
assistance, possibly.
Nope, you'll have to leave to get them. We don't have them, and we lack the technology to make them.
You dumb,
It is just
you dumb there have been like 5 responses in the last 10 seconds. Edit that. I don't care. You guys are idiots. Pick one and let's go with it.
All right.
Jeez. Serenity now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Calm down.
Can other elements can other elements on your planet be synthesized into these through a conversion process?
We do not know.
We'll have to get our scientists.
Doubtful.
One of your group converted parts of my engine into water. Can you not use the same process to create these elements?
You'd have to educate me first so I understand how to do that.
Were you the one that converted parts of my engine to water?
Yes.
Then any suitable matter should be able to be transmuted into those.
Okay, so just reverse, basically.
Yes, please.
So do I know how to do this now?
You know how to make arsenic, right? Out of character.
Typically, the suit that I'm in would be able to synthesize these merely by intaking the atmosphere of this planet and converting it. But those computer systems have been disrupted. And that synthesis program destroyed.
So you don't know how to do this at all?
The computer usually does it for me. Can you not create those elements?
Well, I didn't remember the elements that I was destroying.
Those 4 here.
You have... Okay, so then I'll just start analyzing them.
Okay. All right.
Make a bunch of poison.
It'll take you 15, 20 minutes on each,
Okay. I'll do that.
and you could synthesize them.
Okay.
And he asks for a container from... He's like, you, servant, bring a container. 4. And Mike's like, servant? What? I'm the director of... Oh, my apologies. Director, bring 4 containers.
Whatever you call your servants here.
Right. He's like, note to self. Servant equals director. Great.
Okay, I ask him, how would I use these elements and to what benefit could we put these to?
These are for mexalinization.
Okay. Could you explain the process, organic chemistry-wise?
They are injected intravenously for repair and synthesis of internal organs.
Okay. All right, well, are you here yet?
No.
No, just make the elements for him. Let's send him on his way.
Can you get back home without these elements?
Does he need to? If
I'm just
he-
curious.
Get
Yes.
your destination.
Any-
Yes.
Just curious.
Okay. All right. Fuck
Okay,
it.
he's got 4 bins. What do you fill them with?
Hydrochloric acid.
I'm going to.
Actually, it sounds like it stopped raining. Can you throw that window open again?
Sure.
Would you please open up your suit so that way I may.
Push from the bottom.
Oh, there's 2 latches at the top on each side.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So I asked him to open up his suit so I may administer.
Negative. Fill the bins and I will bring them through the suit.
Okay.
Okay. Time out.
I still want to.
Do you want me to help?
Out of this
I'm
guy.
like failing here, and my hands are covered in salt.
This will be the perfect
Failure of the
opportunity
British
to get
Empire.
rid of this altogether and end the threat of annihilation from an alien empire.
You're assuming that it would kill him. though.
He's going to scan the content.
Or is he?
Or is he? Really?
Sure, I'll drink your Kool-Aid. I love red.
I love red. Red's my favorite color, Kool-Aid.
If I do act in such a manner,
Do what you
it
do.
may just end his ass right there, or I may start like
It could be the
the
stupidest
world
thing you've done.
war.
Well, you're the one with the matter alteration creation. That's your call.
All right,
What are you making?
No,
odd
it's
or, odd or
fine.
even. What do you say, odd or even?
How about you just choose?
wanna know.
It's your
It's up to you.
decision.
It's your decision, man. You decide.
He is not between your he is not in a direct line between between you and the guy you want to kill.
All right, I make it.
You make all 4 of them that he's looking for. You're not gonna poison him.
No.
All right.
I rolled an odd. I was like even poison, odd. So I rolled 7.
Okay. He runs his hand over each container, scanning them, obviously, and goes, "Thank you for the creation of these elements." Sticks a finger in each one of them. After about 10, 15 seconds, the suit hisses and opens, and he steps out, looking, well, you're not here to look, looking much better than he did before. My name is Rhion. I am a member of the Arkonide Empire. I'm a scout for their advanced ships. My apologies for coming to your planet in error. Submitting to us was, however, the best thing you could do.
You realize that we don't want to submit, right? That everything in us says, no, don't submit to someone else who can just easily squash you if they feel like it.
But we have no wish to squash you.
We don't know if that will change.
It will not.
On your word.
Of course.
What about your controllers, your masters, your superiors?
I speak for the Arkonide Empire.
So does every one of you speak for the Empire?
Yes.
You're never at odds with each other?
No. Submission is preferable to war. We do not war with each other.
Is there any gray area in between? It's either
What do you mean by gray?
submission
That's
or
a-
war. There's nothing in between.
That's a no. It's pretty black
I
and
don't
white.
know. There is the Arkonide Empire of Peace. That is all there is.
Do you maintain any relationships with other species that are not submissive to you?
No. What would be the point? That would be to invite war.
So you would protect us, but we still could not govern ourselves on our own planet, is what you're saying.
We will protect you and ask little in return.
So we could maintain our own governance and.
Of course.
Can I?
What limitations would be placed upon our planet?
None.
Can I maintain a connection, a way to communicate with you?
I will give you the ability to contact me or the Empire should you need.
Okay.
If you are one of our protectorates, you would need to be able to contact us if necessary.
I would need that.
If the other members of your empire were attacked, would we be obliged to intervene on their behalf?
No.
What if two of your protectorates were at war with each other?
They aren't, I guess.
Such things don't happen.
But what if they did?
Well, don't argue hypotheticals.
Then one of them would survive and the other would not.
Exactly, that's what I thought. Okay, if you could give me the communication capability or whatnot.
Certainly.
Did you poison him yet?
And he reaches. Do you say that out loud?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I was like,
really?
really?
I'm sorry, I was in the bathroom.
Here's my cell.
He reaches in and grabs out 5 about credit card shaped slips of metal with a circle in the middle of each. And he hands one to you and one to you and one to you and one to you.
All right.
Depress the circle in the middle and you will summon me.
Okay. Is there any way we can help you on your way then?
That was incredibly helpful.
Do you have a name or designation that applies to yourself?
Rhion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Riyadh?
I didn't hear that out of character.
Is it Riyadh or Rhion?
Rhion.
Rhion of the Arkonide Empire?
Correct.
We appreciate your assistance.
I'm going to ungestalt. There's no reason to remain gestalted.
And
He reaches back into the mech and hits a button. What just happened?
I just ended my gestalted form.
How do you achieve this gestalted form?
Power of a divine or holy higher than any other form.
higher than Arkonide?
Do you say that out loud? Is this form greater than the Empire?
This form? No. There's
No.
no possible way it's greater than the Empire.
The-
Oh, the gestalted form.
Good answer.
No, there's no way it's greater than the Arkonide Empire. If this form couldn't defeat a scout, what form would it be against the entire Empire?
As I mentioned previously, this planet is subject to dimensional incursion.
You did. Understood.
Alright, well, thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Then I will... May I use the computer?
Let him call home.
Do what you gotta do.
Could I check out your mech?
It is
For...
I'm just curious.
Oh, certainly.
Has the Arkonide Empire ever encountered
Do you climb into it?
Yeah, no, I'm going to get into it, yeah.
Okay. All right. You get in and you kind of nestle yourself in and...
This guy's
Like,
got a small ass.
It's been up in his butt crack.
Yeah, it
This guy's
doesn't...
got a small ass. Oh, what is it?
it doesn't move. It's inert and doesn't respond to you.
Okay.
The idea gets into your head. It's obviously coded to him. He's ignoring what you're doing with it, as in it's not like you're going to break it.
Yeah, you're of no consequence
Has
to
the
his mech.
Arkonide Empire ever encountered anything greater than itself?
Once.
What happened then?
We decided that it would be best not to engage.
This would be Asgard, right?
No.
No. What else would this?
Who was it?
Would this?
He
be?
lists off a number.
Oh.
Is there an English name?
Well.
Number is a galactic designation.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
We could find out with star maps what it was and where it was. That's not beyond our capabilities. Let's stop pestering him with trivialities.
This isn't a triviality. I want to. Have you ever encountered anything divine or spiritual?
Bingo.
I don't understand the question.
Yeah, exactly. They don't.
Trivialities.
Do you worship any gods in your empire? Does that term mean anything to you?
Has no meaning.
Interesting.
So they're atheists.
Well, just materialism. So you don't know anything about the duality of the physical world and the world of the spirit, then?
There are sometimes incursions from other dimensions into this plane. As you said, this happens frequently on your world, yes?
It does. In fact, it is only fair to warn you that there is the strong possibility that there are entities considerably stronger than the technology we've seen from you.
Interesting.
You've said that 3 times. In different ways.
Well, this is the first time I've ever actually laid that out.
In different ways.
Be implicit about
If we were to offer veneration to these entities, would this compromise our submission?
Not at all.
Would their presence in our world would be an issue for you?
It should not.
Just let him go.
20 questions, we good?
All right.
We good? Okay.
So you're
I thought we were good.
okay.
Awesome.
All right,
Computer, if you need, is right there.
Mike looks to you.
I'll turn to Mike. It'll get him out of here. We can solve this problem.
Fair enough. He takes one of the business cards, goes over to the computer, slides it into the port, counts to 8, basically, pulls it out of the port,
Dials him up.
tucks it back into his mech, and goes, "Excellent. I will be returning." And to put your mind at ease, his English seems to be getting better as he's hearing more. To put your mind at ease, the Arkonide Empire does not concern itself with the superstitious beliefs of each particular planet that we protect.
Oh. How enlightened of you.
Yeah, there's seriously no threat whatsoever. He was on his way to somewhere else and crashed here by accident.
He steps up into the mech, and it all closes except for the faceplate.
Holy shit!
Bye!
I'm stuck inside the mech with this guy!
He shoos you out. He's like, "If you'll excuse me, please." guys, I'm in here. I'm in the back. Get me out. And suddenly, Marty doesn't have to bring his character sheet next turn.
Oh,
Have
no.
fun, Storm.
Okay.
Done! Release!
No, not that simple. Is there anything else that you needed then?
Nope, not at all.
Um,
Please don't break anything on the way out. Don't destroy any buildings as you
I'll
fly
go
through
out
them.
If
through
you could open those doors,
the hangar doors, absolutely.
might you assist us in sending us possibly schematics for defense of this world, so that way you may not have to come and defend it for us?
You will have no need for that. You are under the Arkonide protection.
You guys could have said submission requires diplomatic knowledge exchange. What the hell is wrong?
I don't know. I wish
I
the
don't know.
Super
It
Genius
doesn't
guy
seem like
decided
it.
not to go back to his stupid little crate
Story.
and browse the internet.
That's. I just want to point
Circle gets a square.
50 of reason out.
Okay. Aloha meaning goodbye.
Doing good, getting out what I got out.
And his faceplate closes. He steps back into the sphere. The sphere closes up. They open the hangar doors. It slides out, slides up gingerly towards the heavens, and when he has enough sufficient altitude, it is gone.
Are those 4 elements still on the computer screen that he
No.
brought up for him? No.
Nope.
Could
He
you
knows how to make
could you recall those elements?
The computer screen is now flashing new constellation information,
Oh, so he did
and
exchange. Okay.
and there's basic rudimentary information regarding the Arkonide Empire. It's a big empire. There's a lot of space covered in there that's highlighted in the galactic map view. The galactic map view is outside of telescope range that we've seen so far, and is
and it now covers.
and it's very funny because your eye is sort of drawn to it's this like amorphous blob here, and this one little circle way out over on the other side of the picture.
Which is that a designated point where they don't go.
Or
No.
that's
Oh
us.
no,
That's
us.
Earth.
Oh, that's
Outpost-
Earth.
Outpost Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're way out here, backwater, middle of nowhere.
We'll have to call our new landlord and complain next time there's an alien invasion.
Nice.
It's like, hey, boss, the Tritari are here. They're threatening us, and they're being really mean.
Yeah.
So you're all gathered in there. Do you want to have any conversation here at the... Mike wants to debrief you all.
Okay.
And ask you what the heck's going on, and starts with the questions of, he turns around to the group of you after that thing is out of eyesight and looks at the computer and watches telemetry, and it's out of the solar system in a matter of minutes, and turns around and goes, so are you guys some kind of team
We are now.
thing?
I think we are now.
Okay, so if we need to get in touch with you, what do we call the group? And where'd the other guy go?
I don't know. I haven't seen him for a little bit.
Hey.
The silver guy? I don't know who he is.
He probably stayed back.
So can
in
we
town?
get ID on all of you and a way to get in touch with you since you guys are all teamified now?
Oh yeah, here's my cell phone number. Here's my autograph.
Thank you. Yes, we know who you are.
Oh well, then you don't need any of my information.
And we know who you are. Can we get your...
Yeah, I don't even know who this guy is.
So I'm gonna lift my mask.
Female skeleton.
You guys have all seen the picture of the character, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
showed us.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like. I'm not so sure if I am willing to just throw all that information.
Well, what's your... Name yourself or be named, my friend.
I want to give you.
What are we going to call you then?
What's your call sign?
There was a man
Who lived in
on my team a long time ago. His name was Cannonball. I don't want to take his name, but I will venerate him. Tomahawk.
Okay. Tomahawk. And you?
You can call me Fenris.
This is Fenris.
Okay. Well then, gentlemen, and does anyone know the name of the other individual?
Not a clue.
Silver guy ran up and
I
started
do.
doing things.
You do?
What's his
When I talked to you the first time, the very first game,
Okay, I was told that didn't happen.
Told what
I
didn't
thought
happen?
you told me that it did happen.
That you guys.
When you talk to my cyberware, is that what you're talking about? I was told that did not happen.
Correct. You were.
Oh.
So you were told it didn't happen, but it did?
You had that conversation. You have no memory of that conversation.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh yeah.
Do I
That's
Right,
right.
have
did a
his-
red
do I have
jet it
his
or
real
something?
name?
What's
You do.
Do I have any other alias?
Did you have any other aliases?
I don't remember telling which name are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. Whichever one, whichever
wanted
name
by the police
that I
name?
would have had from you from that interaction.
'Cause I don't remember telling you my name. I don't even remember giving you a handle. In fact, I remember you saying something and me not saying anything back.
But I was
What's,
browsing around.
well, what's the name?
Because it's not like it has my name in the fucking nanohive. How?
I
No.
believe
The
that
children.
that should be up to the individual.
Can we call,
question?
can we call this gentleman? I mean,
If we need to find him, I'm sure we can find him.
Okay. Well then, we'll need to have his information shortly.
I'll do my best to
Do
work
you
on
guys
that.
have a team name?
No.
no.
We are.
I worked with the X-Men.
Really? Well then.
You mean the terrorist organization? I heard about those.
We'll make note of that. Thank you for the information.
I'm not from this time or this world.
I'm not judging.
Fair enough. Well then,
for the moment, why don't you refer to us as...
How about you not make that distinction and let us talk about it?
I was just going to say,
How about
the
no?
Indianapolis team, for the moment. Refer to us by our base, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
okay, he takes you off individually and debriefs you, like, okay, what happened? What was your take on the events? And they get all the stories and they wrap those up. And then,
Rashomon
and then
happens.
offer to fly you back to wherever it was you
absolutely. Yes.
wanted to go. Do you, at some point, send your brethren?
Yeah, they go. When I ungestalt, they go away.
Okay.
They all go back to their prospective times.
Okay.
Or respective times.
They all do their own thing. Okay. Well, then that'll do it tonight. Thank you for joining us for Gaming with Scott, and tune in next month when we have or next week.
When we have the terrible fallout of the bad decisions we made today.
Thank you. That's a really good way to put it up. Join us on the website and fear the fallout. See you next time.
That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.